That's really blazing there, isn't it?
Mm.
So,
Fitzcarraldo.
Yes, Fitzcarraldo is the name of our boat, and it's a film by Werner Herzog, in which, correct me if I'm wrong, Simone, because I can't really remember the exact story, but basically they're looking for gold. Is it set in South America?
Yeah.
I think somewhere in South America, and they want to get some gold that's down a certain part of the river, but for some reason they can't take the boat down the river. Open an opera house. It has got opera is a big part of it, isn't it? I can't remember. But why do they have to take the boat the other side of the river then if they want to open opera house? I'm not sure. Maybe there's something about the amount of money it's going to cost to build the opera house.
Yeah.
And there's some gold in the mountain. Anyway, the crux of it is that they have to get to this bit of the river that is not accessible via the river. So in order to get this kind of steam paddler boat to where they need it to be, they employ some local tribes people and take this boat over the mountain.
Do they succeed?
And they do succeed, yeah. Yeah. And it's quite amazing seeing it, because they actually did it in the film. There was no way to kind of fake it. It was before the days of CGI and stuff, so they really actually took a boat over a mountain. And for us, getting a boat was a bit like climbing a mountain or taking a boat over a mountain. It was like a big thing, so it seemed a fitting name, and we like the sound of the word Fitzcarraldo. Fitzcarraldo, yeah, it's just a nice name. We did wonder if it was a bit of a bad omen, because they actually crashed the boat in the end after they've got it over the mountain. It sort of gets caught in these rapids, and it's all a bit chaotic. And the first day we were bringing the boat in, we'd done a one-day course on someone else's boat to learn how to steer the boat, but we hadn't done much driving. And the first day we took it out, there was a weir and a lock next to one another, and it said sort of stay away from the lock, stay away from the weir. And I was waiting for someone to come out of the lock. I was going backwards and forwards, and then the rear of the boat got caught in the current for the weir, and it was like, yeah, our first half day of moving the boat, and Simone was off on the side because she was going to open the lock, and I was on the boat on my own trying to turn the boat around, but every time I did it I'd get pulled back by the current. So it just could see our new boat and our new home and our everything floating down the river. And eventually a guy, an old grey-haired man smoking a rollie, came up out of the lock, and he just gave me a hand signal. It quite obviously said, go back up the river, turn around and come back down again, which is what we ended up doing. And so the boat was safe. And touch wood, since then there's been no major crises of a Fitzcarraldo nature, just minor skirmishes.
Bumps and scrapes.
Yeah.